Yo, what's going on, niggas? We out here in the studio today. It's me and Danny, and we're basically just gonna run through the creation process with you guys, and we're just gonna show you step by step, like how it's done, what exactly he does, what exactly I do, and yeah, let's get right into it, man.
Alright, so basically how we make a beat is I kind of start out making melodies. I just kind of jam all by myself. You may not even have to be here, and yeah, after like an hour or two, maybe just having fun playing chords and stuff, I'll come up with a cool melody that I eventually send to Trey. Trey takes it, and then from there, he does his drums and everything. But this is what I made, that was like a week ago, I think, or a week and a half ago. And this is what it sounds like right here, actually. It all started with this piano. So yeah, I basically just play the keys here. And I recorded it, and then from there, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna add a guitar part to this, and then that's what I did here. So on top of that, I layered this sound over here. There's like a filter on it right now, but we can hear it over here. And this right here, I mean, these are all sounds from a contact library that came with Complete Ultimate when I got it. What is this right here? This is just like a random jazz guitar I got from the factory library. And basically, it's just... I used to be good at playing piano at one point. I'm fucking shit now. We got quantized. So this shit. Oh yeah, I have these strings over here, so I added this layer to it. And it kind of sounds like a choir, but it's actually a string. I added this reverb plugin, and without it, it sounds like this right here. This shit right here.
God damn.
This organ right here actually Trey did. He was like fucking around. He wanted to add like an organ sound. Also, I basically just duplicated the piano part and added it to like a bass guitar sound, also from the contact library. And then from there, I just kind of switch it up a little bit, kind of change the swing up so it sounds a little different, and I kick it in different sections of the song. Once everything was all done, I basically exported it and then I gave it to Trey. And I gave it to Trey, and then he took it, and now he took it to the studio. So let's see what he does now. Check it.
Alright, so, okay, LOL, shadows.
Hey.
There we go, yeah, okay.
Hey.
Alright, so, basically, what happened from here was that I got the stems from Danny, and now I'm gonna open it up in FL Studio, let's go, FL Studio, man, look at this shit right here, man, listen, hey, listen, man. Okay, so once we open up FL Studio, man, what you gotta do is, what I like to do at least, is I just take a small section of his samples or the wave files that he gave me, the stems, and I just loop it. So that's everything that Danny just made. I always start by adding the snare first. The snare is kind of like my metronome, that's what sets the tempo of the whole feel. So the snare I chose was right here, you can hear it. Okay, so after the snare comes in, then secondly, gotta put in them kicks, man, you know what I'm saying, man? I need some kick my nail there, man. Then after the kicks, you can do either, well, I do either perks or hi-hats, but in this case, I'm just gonna do the hi-hats first. These are the hi-hats I chose. Single them for you. So when they kick in the snare, so after you get that, then I tend to add in a open hat right before the snare, so it's kind of like... Okay, so now the seasoning, I like to call it the seasoning of the beat, would be the perks. So I'm just talking about things like drum hits, like, you know, the hand, like the toms, stuff like that. So we're gonna add those in between. I added a nice perk loop here. So yeah, let me just play that for you guys. Little guy in the drums, and it's just really in the background, very subtle. Two other perks I added was, you see how in the beginning there's like a space, like a... So in there I usually like to put something that'll just stand out a lot, and for that I chose like a gyro kind of sound, so it'll sound like this, just to fill in the empty space. So what I'm doing here was I'm just adding a little like wood hitting kind of sound. Okay, so. Okay, like little. Basically, once that's done and looped, then comes the arrangement of the song. So basically, what I like to do is I like to make the most, I guess, climaxed part of the song where every element is together, and then I separate them by channel, and then I add them in as we go along through the song. The entire song is arranged, so let's go through like this. No drums or anything in the intro. Piano comes in here. Anyways, I'm not gonna tease the whole beat yet. You know, niggas better wait. But yeah, so basically after I'm done doing the whole arrangement thing, then I give it back to Danny, and he gonna finalize everything, man. Know what I'm saying? No. Okay, man.
So yeah, once Trey gave it back to me, I put it back into Ableton, and then I kind of like rearranged the beat. So whatever arrangement he did for the wave files I gave him, I put my MIDI back into it, so that way I can continue editing. I can do like automations and shit after. So everything's already laid out. It's all here right now. It's all laid out. So I did a couple of final tweaks. This is something I added later. Some more creepy choir shit. I don't know why I'm into that, but I added this sound on top of it. It's like another lead I added later on for that section. I thought it was a little empty, so what it now kind of fills in that space. And then yeah, I mean that's basically the entire arrangement of the beat. After that, I export into Logic. So everything's all bounced out into Wave, and then from there, yeah, I just start mixing, and then this is the final part. Okay, it's way fucking louder now because it's mixed. But yeah, that's basically it. So that's how we made Fossil Fools, and it's out now. Check out the SoundCloud link below.
Koso, man.